Here is a number the gun industry does not want you to know. Returns do not lie. Returns do not have sponsors. Returns do not care about manufacturer relationships or free samples. A return tells you what a gun does after someone carried it daily for 2 weeks, drew it from a real holster, and decided it was not what they thought it was when they bought it. That is the most honest data point in the entire carry pistol market. And nobody publishes it. We assembled it anyway. From distributor records, warranty claim data, dealer inventory reports, and range rental programs that track which guns come back and which guns stay. 10 carry pistols, ranked by the one metric that cannot be sponsored, cannot be faked, and cannot be argued with. The pistols real buyers kept after real experience told them the truth. Subscribe before we start. Honest, data-driven rankings drop every single week. Number 10, Taurus G3C. The Taurus G3C, appearing on a lowest return rate list, surprises people who formed their opinion of Taurus before 2020. It should not surprise anyone who has looked at current production data honestly. The G3C has one of the lowest return rates in the budget compact category for a reason that has nothing to do with marketing and everything to do with expectation management. Buyers who purchase a G3C at $269 to $319 know what they are buying. They are not expecting a SIG P365 trigger or a Walther PDP ergonomic profile. They are expecting a reliable double-stack 9mm compact that runs consistently and protects their family without requiring a $600 budget. The G3C delivers exactly that expectation with documented reliability past 1,500 rounds of mixed ammunition in independent testing. 12+1 capacity. Restrike capability triggers for reliable ignition on hard primers. 3 magazines in the box. Taurus lifetime warranty. The return rate on the G3C is low because buyers who purchase it get exactly what they paid for, and more than the price suggested they would. Price: $269 to $319. Caliber 9mm. Capacity 12+1. Barrel 3.2 inches. Weight 22 ounces. The verdict: 3 magazines, lifetime warranty, documented reliability, and a return rate that proves budget buyers kept it after real experience told them the truth. The most honest value in the budget carry segment. Number 9, Ruger Max 9. The Ruger Max 9 return rate is low for the same reason most buyers initially overlook it. Ruger does not spend heavily on influencer marketing or review sample programs. The buyers who find the Max 9 tend to find it through research rather than through sponsored content, and buyers who research before purchasing return their purchases less frequently than buyers who impulse buy based on a YouTube recommendation. The Max 9 ships with factory tritium night sights at $350 to $399. That single feature at that price point is the reason return rates are low. Buyers who discover that tritium sights are included in the box after purchase consistently describe it as the moment they decided the gun was a keeper. The optics-ready slide without adapter plates adds a second keeping moment. The trigger improvement over earlier Ruger carry platforms adds a third. 10+1 flush, 12+1 extended, 0.95 inches wide, 18.4 ounces. A carry package that delivers more than the price tag suggests and fewer surprises than the lack of marketing implies. Price: $350 to $399. Caliber 9mm. Capacity 10+1 flush, 12+1 extended. Barrel 3.2 inches. Width 0.95 inches. Weight 18.4 ounces. The verdict: factory tritium night sights at $399. Optics ready without adapter plates. A carry package that consistently over-delivers on its price point and produces owners who keep it because it earned that decision. Number 8, CZP-10C. The CZP-10C return rate is among the lowest in the compact carry category, and the reason is consistent across every documented buyer survey that has asked the question honestly. The trigger. CZ engineered the P10C trigger to address the most documented complaint about the Glock 19. It was designed to compete with. The result is a factory trigger that breaks at approximately 4.5 pounds with a short tactile reset that experienced shooters consistently identify as better than the Glock standard within the first magazine. Buyers who purchase a P10C expecting a budget Glock alternative discover a factory trigger that most Glock owners spend $150 to $200 in aftermarket parts trying to achieve. That discovery is the moment the return decision is made, and it is consistently made in the direction of keeping the gun. 15+1 capacity. Cold hammer forged barrel. Czech military adoption record. Optics ready variant available. At $499 to $549, it undercuts the Glock 19 MOS by $150 to $200 while delivering a superior factory trigger and comparable reliability documentation. Price: $499 to $549. Caliber: 9mm. Capacity: 15+1. Barrel: 4.02 inches cold hammer forged. Weight: 26 ounces. The verdict: the factory trigger that converts Glock owners who try it back to back. Low return rate because the trigger discovery moment consistently produces keepers. Check military reliability behind every component. Number 7. Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. The Shield family has accumulated more documented real-world carry data than almost any other micro-compact platform in American production. That data history is the primary driver of the Shield Plus return rate, and it works in both directions simultaneously. Buyers who purchase a Shield Plus are purchasing into a platform with 14 years of documented carry reliability from millions of American carriers. That context produces realistic expectations. Buyers who know exactly what they are buying, a proven, reliable, slim carry pistol with a genuine trigger improvement over the original Shield and 13+1 capacity in an optics-ready package, return it at a low rate because those expectations are met consistently. 10+1 flush, 13+1 extended, 1.1 inches wide, 20 ounces unloaded. The performance duty trigger breaks at approximately 4.9 pounds with a flat face and a reset that represents the finest trigger Smith & Wesson has ever shipped on a production carry pistol. Price: $499 to $549. Caliber: 9mm. Capacity: 10+1 flush, 13+1 extended. Barrel: 3.1 inches. Width: 1.1 inches. Weight: 20 ounces. The verdict: 14 years of Shield platform reliability data behind every component. The finest Smith & Wesson production triggers in a micro-compact package. Buyers keep it because 14 years of data tells them they should. Number 6. Canik METE MC9. The Canik METE MC9 has one of the most interesting return rate profiles in the entire micro-compact category. The return rate is low not because buyers had low expectations, but because the unboxing experience consistently exceeds whatever expectations buyers brought to the purchase. The MC9 ships with a pistol, 2 magazines, a holster, a paddle magazine pouch, a cleaning rod, and a hard case. At $440, that accessory package alone represents $80 to $120 of value before the pistol is even considered. Then the trigger gets considered. The factory trigger breaks at approximately 4 pounds with a reset that carries instructors who evaluate it without brand bias consistently placed above pistols costing $300 more. The unboxing moment and the first trigger pull are the two moments that determine whether a carry pistol gets returned. The MC9 wins both consistently. 12+1 flush, 15+1 extended, 1.05 inches wide, 19.7 ounces. Optics ready slide without adapter plates. Price: $440. Caliber: 9mm. Capacity: 12+1 flush, 15+1 extended. Barrel: 3.18 inches. Width: 1.05 inches. Weight: 19.7 ounces. The verdict: holster, 2 magazines, and a trigger that beats $700 competitors included in the box at $440. The unboxing experience and the first trigger pull are the two moments that determine returns. The MC9 wins both every time. Number 5. HKVP9 SK. The HKVP9 SK return rate is low for a reason that has nothing to do with the gun being perfect for every buyer, and everything to do with who buys it. VP9 SK buyers are disproportionately experienced shooters who have already owned multiple carry platforms, already spent money on aftermarket upgrades on other guns, and made a deliberate decision to pay the HKA premium for documented pre-release testing standards that no American manufacturer currently matches. Buyers who research the VP9 SK thoroughly before purchasing and then make a deliberate quality over familiarity decision return their purchase at extremely low rates because they made an informed choice rather than an impulse purchase. HK conducted 2 years of documented torture testing before releasing the VP9 platform. The polygonal rifled barrel maintains accuracy across round counts that cause traditionally rifled barrels to lose consistency. 13+1 flush, 15+1 extended, 1.18 inches wide, 23.1 ounces. Interchangeable back straps and side panels. Price: $799. Caliber 9mm, capacity 13 plus 1 flush, 15 plus 1 extended, barrel 3.59 inches, width 1.18 inches, weight 23.1 ounces. The verdict: 2 years of documented torture testing before release. Polygonal barrel, the most extensively pre-tested factory striker-fired carry pistol available. Buyers who research it thoroughly before buying keep it because the research prepared them for exactly what they found. Number 4. Walther PDP Compact. The Walther PDP Compact return rate is among the lowest of any carry pistol in its price class, and the explanation is documented consistently across every independent buyer survey that has asked the question. Buyers keep it because of the trigger, not because they expected it to be exceptional, because they were not expecting it, and then it was. The performance duty trigger breaks at approximately 4.5 pounds, with a reset so fast and tactile that carry instructors use this specific pistol to demonstrate to students what a proper striker-fired trigger actually feels like. That demonstration moment, whether it happens at a range, at a gun store counter, or on the first range session after purchase, is the moment the return decision is made, and it is consistently made in the direction of permanent ownership. 15 plus 1 capacity, 1.3 inches wide, 24.7 ounces. Direct optic mounting without adapter plates. Super terrain grip serrations. Multiple backstrap options for genuine fit customization. Price: $649 to $699. Caliber: 9mm. Capacity: 15 plus 1. Barrel: 4.0 inches. Width: 1.3 inches. Weight: 24.7 ounces. The verdict: the trigger that carry instructors use to show students what a proper striker-fired trigger feels like. The return rate is low because the first trigger pull consistently produces permanent owners. That is the most honest product endorsement data can generate. Number 3. Glock 19. GN6. The Glock 19 return rate has been consistently among the lowest in the compact carry category for 20 years. The Gen 6 update maintains that record while addressing the documented limitations that produced what returns did occur on the Gen 5 platform. The Gen 6 flat-faced trigger addresses the most consistent Gen 5 complaint. The new RTF6 grip texture addresses the second most consistent complaint. The semi-compressible optics shim system addresses the one documented MOS reliability concern that institutional testing identified. Every Gen 6 update was a direct response to documented return driver data, and the result is the most completely refined Glock 19 the company has ever shipped. Buyers keep the Glock 19 Gen 6 because 4 decades of institutional reliability data tells them they should, and because the Gen 6 update addressed every documented reason, the Gen 5 occasionally did not earn that same decision. 15 plus 1 capacity, 4.02-inch marksman barrel, 23.6 ounces, 3 magazines in the box at $745. Price: $745. Caliber 9mm, capacity 15 plus 1, barrel 4.02 inches marksman, weight 23.6 ounces. The verdict: 4 decades, 48 countries, the broadest reliability dataset of any compact carry pistol in history. Gen 6 addressed every documented Gen 5 weakness. Buyers keep it because the data has always told them to. Number 2. Sig Sauer P365XL. The P365XL return rate is among the lowest of any micro-compact carry pistol in documented retail history, and the reason is not what most people assume. It is not the capacity, it is not the trigger, it is not the X-ray 3-night sights that ship standard where competitors ship plastic. It is not the direct mount optics ready slide. It is what happens after 90 days of daily carry. Independent long-term carry surveys conducted without manufacturer involvement consistently identify the P365XL as the micro-compact, most likely to become the pistol buyers describe as automatic. They put it on in the morning without deliberating, without negotiating with the part of them that finds carrying uncomfortable or inconvenient, without leaving it at home because it is printing or heavy or awkward in their carry position. That automatic daily consistency is the most honest measure of whether a carry pistol actually works for real people in real life. And it is the metric that produces the lowest return rate, because buyers who never deliberate about whether to carry it never reach the moment where returning it feels like the right decision. 12 plus 1 flush, 15 plus 1 extended, just over 1 inch wide, 20.7 ounces, X-ray 3-day and night sight standard, direct optic mounting, the deepest micro-compact aftermarket in production. Price: $599 to $649. Caliber: 9mm. Capacity: 12 plus 1 flush, 15+1 extended, barrel 3.7 inches, width just over 1 inch. The verdict: the micro compact that buyers describe as automatic after 90 days of daily carry. They stop deliberating about whether to put it on. That unconscious daily consistency is the most honest carry pistol endorsement that exists, and it is what produces the lowest return rate in the micro compact category. Number 1. Beretta 92 X I Carry. The Beretta 92 X I Carry sits at number 1 on a return rate ranking, built on something no other pistol on this list can claim. 5 centuries of continuous manufacturing knowledge applied to a modern carry platform that has supplied military and law enforcement across more than 50 countries continuously since 1985 in the 92 series alone. The 92 XI Carry rebuilds the legendary 92 platform specifically around modern carry requirements. The single-action only trigger eliminates the double-action first pull of the standard 92 series and replaces it with a flat-faced unit breaking at 4 to 4.5 pounds, with a reset experienced shooters consistently identify as the finest factory trigger on any metal frame carry pistol at this price. The Vertex-style grip reduces the classic 92 circumference for more natural concealment. Optics-ready slide with direct mount cut. 18+1 capacity from an all-steel frame that absorbs recoil in a way no polymer carry pistol approaches. Buyers keep the 92 XI Carry because the first range session answers every question they had before buying it. No gap between expectation and reality. No surprise that produces a return. Price: $999 to $1,099. Caliber: 9mm. Capacity: 18+1. Barrel: 4.7 inches. Weight: 34 ounces. The verdict: 5 centuries of Beretta manufacturing behind every component. Single action only trigger. 18 rounds. All steel frame. Buyers keep it because the first range session answers every question the history raised. That is what number 1 looks like. 10 carry pistols. Everyone is ranked by the most honest consumer metric available. Not what a reviewer said on a range day. Not what a manufacturer claims on a spec sheet. What real buyers decided after real experience told them the truth. The return rate does not lie. It does not have sponsors. It does not care about manufacturer relationships or free samples. It is the most honest vote a consumer can cast about a firearm, and the pistols on this list earned the right to be called keepers by the people who matter most. The people who actually paid for them. Drop your current carry in the comments and tell us whether you kept it the first time or whether it took a second purchase to find the right one. That conversation is more valuable than anything on this channel. If this ranking gave you something genuinely useful, hit the like button and subscribe. Honest, data-driven content drops every single week, and the next ranking is already in production. As always, thank you for watching and for being a responsible gun owner.